Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and in this video I will be going over the new 4K Ultra HD pre-orders and announcements for January 20th, 2023. Now keep in mind release dates and technical specs are subject to change. If there are any changes or additional retailer exclusives, I will update them in a future video. Also, be sure to check out my previous 4K pre-order videos for titles you may be looking for and were not covered here. Direct Amazon links to the titles listed in this video when they are live can be found on the channel's community page. The wide release of Vinegar Syndrome's title Roadhouse is finally coming to online retailers, and the release date is January 31st. Now, this edition will just be a standard. It won't have the slipcover that's only available at the Vinegar Syndrome website. And if you're interested, I did a review for the 4K edition. It is a really good looking transfer. So once again, pick up your copy at other online retailers January 31st. Now, if you've seen the previous 4K pre-order videos, you know that Black Panther Wakanda Forever is given a February 7th release date. Well, Disney has decided to reissue the Steelbook edition of the first film, and that will be available on the same day. This will only be available at Best Buy retailers. You can order it for shipping and in-store pickup for release day. Now, I don't have confirmation if this is the exact same disc that was released a few years ago, meaning that particular version had Dolby Vision as part of the grading. Since then, the MCU movies have been HDR only. I don't know if they did something like The Last Jedi, where they took away the Dolby Vision for the new edition that was released a couple years after. So just keep that in mind if you decide to go for the new Steelbook. Once again, this will be released on February 7th and is currently up for pre-order. A small independent label will be releasing the slasher film Kill Her Goats, starring Kane Hodder. Now, this will be a Steelbook edition, only available at that website. I will put that in the comments section if you want to check it out, and it is limited to 4,000 copies. This will release on March 1st, and as far as technical specs go, unfortunately no HDR grading, but there will be a DTS 5.1 audio mix. According to the information on the website, there's no CGI in the film, it's all practical effects. So old school horror fans, especially slasher films from the 70s and 80s, you'll definitely be in for a treat. Once again, this is currently up for pre-order over at the website, and I'll list it in the comments section below. As I mentioned in previous 4K pre-order videos, Paramount will have The Core arriving on the format, and the release date is March 14th. No technical specs have been announced yet, but I'm expecting HDR and Dolby Vision in either a DTS 5.1 or a Dolby True HD mix. Amazon currently has this up for pre-order, and you can check out my link over on the channel's community page. As part of the Paramount's Presents line, the 4K edition of Red Eye from director Wes Craven is currently up for pre-order. This will be available on March 21st and is expected to have HDR and Dolby Vision and probably a 5.1 audio mix. Once again, check this one out now, and you can pick this up at various online retailers. The latest DC animated film is arriving on March 28th, and that is Batman and the Doom That Came to Gotham. As with previous 4K releases, expect HDR only and a DTS 5.1 audio mix. As of this video, it's not currently up for pre-order, so stay tuned to the channel's community page when it goes live. Retailer listings have the final 4 Star Trek films featuring the Next Generation cast arriving on First Contact Day, April 4th. Now, we don't have any artwork or anything like that, but expect the full collection as well as individual releases. The films included will be Star Trek Generations, First Contact, Insurrection, and Nemesis. Expect HDR and Dolby Vision for the grading, and Dolby True HD 5.1 for the audio mixes. Stay tuned to the channel when the listings go live with updated artwork, as well as over on the channel's community page. I will update that as well. Criterion this week announced their 4K titles for the month of April. First up, The Fisher King is coming out on April 11th. It will support HDR and Dolby Vision and a DTS 5.1. It has been many years since I've seen this one, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. It's currently up for pre-order. On April 18th, The Seventh Seal is getting a 4K release from Criterion. Unfortunately, this edition does not have any HDR, but it does support a DTS audio mix. I've got to say, personally, I'm pretty disappointed with the lack of HDR grading, considering the BFI version released in the UK a couple years ago does support it. So I think I'm going to finally bite the bullet and order the UK edition, but Criterion, I really feel that they just had a missed opportunity, or they couldn't secure the rights to the HDR grading. But if you don't mind that and you just want the bevy of extras that are included, you can pick this one up on April 18th. On April 25th, Criterion will be releasing Triangle of Sadness on 4K. Now, this one also does not have any HDR grading. I'm not sure the reason why, whether it's director's intention, but just standard dynamic range will have to do, and a DTS 5.1 audio mix will also be included. All three of these Criterion editions are now currently up for pre-order. Kino Lorber announced this week that the Jean-Claude Van Damme film Sudden Death is getting a 4K release. They say that HDR and Dolby Vision will be included and a DTS 5.1 audio mix. No release date or cover art has been announced, but stay tuned to the channel when that becomes live. Not a whole lot of movement this week on the Abyss Watch 2023, but our friend Bill Hunt over at the Digital Bits indicates that it may actually be the second half of 2023 when this finally becomes available. I know there's back and forth rumors that it's still coming in March, which still may happen, but be prepared for another long wait. So those are the newest 4K pre-orders and announcements for January 20th, 2023. Don't forget to use the Amazon affiliate link in the comment section or the channel's community page if you're interested in any of these titles. And also let me know, what in this video are you planning to pick up for yourself and what are you looking forward to in the coming months? And finally, a special thank you to my Patreons for your continued support. If you would like to support me through Patreon, I will leave a link in the description of this video. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.